Okay, ready?
Action word.
So you have sound on that. Go.
Here you go.
Which brother is this?
Tunnel vision.
Raj.
What is this?
Oh, your oldest one.
Bruce? Combination lock.
Got it. Lock.
No.
Lock.
What is it, lock or combination?
Lock.
Just lock?
Yeah.
I said it at the same time. I said
Combination lock isn't action.
Oh, man.
We got the pick.
You got the pick.
We got
Wait, next special.
Harry, Pictionary is the most
It's an
extraordinary
art
game here in
play.
the United States of America. Here's the rich and famous sitting at their welfare table on Christmas Day, playing Pictionary.
Getting ready to play adult fiction.
Adult Pictionary, the most ingenious mechanism created by Joan Collins. Lays him proud. Is it all played?
This is going to be very
We're
good.
gonna get it. Ready? Ready? Go! Oh,
How'd you get that without your tongue?
I said,
It sounds like
and she said
November.
September.
Sounds like September,
She's
yeah,
like,
remember.
sounds like
Right,
September.
you were drawing the
I
brain.
really think it sounds like it, but singers all you practice.
Sounds like it to me. Didn't say exactly. What was that? Our pick?
That was your pick, so you get the roll. You
Okay.
get the roll.
We get the whole. Come on, sit.
One.
See these women how they just love to cheat.
I thought you were
Oh.
Look at this. Look at that.
Hey,
No,
you can have this if you want. You can have this if you want.
Oh. It's still
Okay.
You can do it. I know you can. Hi, Minnow. That's not the right gift.
Yeah, little crystal glass.
Andre gave me that I've had for years.
Oh, these? Oh, I'm sorry.
Tiffany. Say hi. Say I had a nice Christmas. I had a nice Christmas. And I'm playing two parties. Ari Starry. I get the glass. Get the glass. If you can get the glass.
It only broken.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna dance. Come on. Let us sit down on the floor for a while. Sing, girl. Sleep. She's ready. Sing the song. Merry Christmas. Sing the song, girl. Sing it. Yeah, I know. Sing. Christmas to all of you. Merry Christmas from the Motown family. Yay! You didn't sing. You sing. You didn't sing. Say hi, David. Hi, David.
I'm a real dummy.
Hi, baby.
Hey, this is other than in the hand.
Hi,
So, Pop, what's the
baby.
problem?
Yes, ma'am. She
if I
got
have
you
a
the
problem,
silver
I'll ask you.
toothbrushes to brush your two little
Okay, very
teeth.
good. I'm all finished. Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute.
We got you
Well, the
Very
children
good.
got
Oh,
to-
that's I've had enough now. I've had enough. I'll have that next time. I want to stop. I couldn't possibly have it.
Go ahead, try.
Next time, save them for another time.
Yeah.
Back
You don't
card.
wanna, lose that.
So,
It's kind of hard to believe that I'm an uncle. It's like,
the only
still
uncle.
trying to sink in.
The only uncle.
It's not even sunk in yet that,
You Roger.
it still hasn't sunk in that we're related. Still hasn't sunk in yet.
Give Uncle Lance a kiss. Can you show him how you kiss? All the gifts.
That's hard. I would have tried to. But something like this, you know, like a little like
Oh,
this.
she's Lance. Got to say. You just had to have those about you.
Right.
You know, okay. So, you got that fun?
What?
You auditioned for jazz, right?
That's a jazz side. That's a jazz side. I don't like that.
Oh, look, and he has the sheet. That's good.
Well, I know it's great.
She said, I'm sorry, Daddy. Yeah, she said, oh, yeah.
Looks like you.
That's Noah, N-O-A, Noah.
Her name is
Is he cute?
Noah.
She's been by herself the whole evening.
Well, now she's got a little play.
We'll never get her home.
And what's the name of her dog?
Pixie Tail.
What's her name?
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Oh, no, that's Miss Lovely Lot.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Lovely Lot.
Come on.
Yeah, the last one. No, that's I think.
Hey, film them dancing. Wait a minute.
Oh, is she doing it?
Wait a minute. All right, go ahead. Just go and I'll try to fix it.
God, yoga. Show them that other one that goes with it.
Hey, man. I don't know. They got
All right, well,
He did that from childhood.
Oh, God.
you better watch your back. Watch your back.
I gotta see how one that looks. That way, you're going like this. Oh, that. Just look. Yeah. Now you gotta have your hand straight. Like you're punching. Oh, okay. Sucking and punching. Oh, this is the one that, this is the one
Darlene.
Holmes is talking about.
She's also got a bounce.
Well,
You can't forget the bounce.
oh, yeah.
There's a little bounce to it. That's right. That's up here. You got to do something.
You've been to the studio?
Yeah.
See, it's a whole new, hey, it's a whole new feeling.
Okay. Let's go.
Oh, my God.
Come on, baby. You did it. Do it.
It's hard. You'll never be able to. It's very hard. Just to get that one. Wait a minute. You said I won't now. Wait a minute.
You like to play up in Chicago, you do it. Just walk me.
Do it, Gladys. Come on.
You say opera. Opera is kicking up now.
There's gotta be something in this here. I mean,
Oh, you know it. What is it?
oh yeah, now you want that.
Oh, yeah. Do that.
Is everybody there to like this? It's like, this is like showtime. I mean, it's like these people go like make the dance. Wow.
It's okay live.
But see, you have to be 16 because it can't last that long. No, my mother can do it. She can. My mother was an exercise teacher. She's really fit. That's,
Talk to him, man. That's
you
right.
know, not that many people do it. Something like seemed like the girl was doing. I don't know. Remember?
Let me know.
Somebody just got on the door.
I know that.
Just got on the door. I went to my car last time. He said, get the people in here. Get their clothes outside. And they play all over the house. You know,
I know that. We used to do that. We used to do that.
I don't know that.
No, go right here. Right here. Oh, right here first. Right here.
We're too young to really be in love. They say that love's a word we've only heard, but can't begin to know the meaning of. And yet we're not too young to know this love will last so years may go, and then someday they may recall we were not too young at all.
Always good, always good. Always good. Beg your pardon? No, I don't sing, Mr. Bowles. Whatever those VHS tapes cost, I don't care.
Your little girlfriend laughed sweet.
I'll pay for your time. Hey, give me a call at home, all right? Keep in touch, all right? I'm serious.
Yeah.
Because I'm going big, and people are in the back. I want to see you come with me, all right?
Sounds good.
All right?
Yeah, tell me what it's about.
Rolling.
it's about a guy who's like talking to himself basically. He has a drug problem. and he's looking in the mirror, just looking at himself, you know, saying, "Oh, I look good," and his conscience comes in and talks to him about his problem. So he's, you know, really talking to himself. It's called self-conversation.
You wrote this, right?
Yeah, I wrote it. I wrote it like March 22nd, 1987, at like 3:30 in the morning.
Okay, okay, we're both the same person.
Well, I'm the conscious. And he's the
He's
actual
my conscience. And I'm the guy that needs some help. That's what it's I'm young, black brother. Things are always new to me until they get old. And when they get old, they're no good, right? So goodbye to grandma, aunts, uncles, cousins, whoever else has the disease, the plague of age. That can't be true. The old is good. But I'm not bad. Why does it always have to be that when one is one way, two has to be another? I mean, can't old and new be good at the same time?
No.
Who said that?
Me.
Me who?
Me.
Who's me?
Me. I always have been me, always will be me, and I am me now.
Oh, so you must be God.
No, just me. That's all I could ever be. Because when I try to be someone else, it's just not me.
You sound like me.
I can't sound like you because I am me.
Well, me. Do you have another name?
No.
Well, where are you?
I am wherever you go.
Well, is there a way for me to see you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, in order to see me, you must see yourself.
Well, don't get philosophical about me. Hey, just answer this. Where are you?
Where are you?
I asked you first.
I am all around you, but only you. You cannot go anywhere without me.
So you're saying I can't go, or say, well, I don't go to the shower without you.
Well, we go to the shower together, only I don't get wet.
Well, can you leave me?
Not if I try. I can be suppressed, but only for a while. I pop back up through that haze you dump on me.
What haze?
You know.
What? You mean my? Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's just what I mean. And believe it or not, you're killing me.
Now, how does my problem affect you?
What affects you affects me.
Why?
I don't know. I told you I'm not God. I'm just me.
Look, I'm sick of you. I want to be alone, okay?
You are alone, except for me.
Well, come out so I can see you.
You have to see yourself to see me.
What do you mean? Come on, no more riddles.
Think, that's all. Just use your head.
What do I use to see myself? A mirror?
Very good. Now go get one.
All right, I got one.
I know that. I can't win. Look in your eyes. Do you see that sparkle?
Yeah.
Do you see how it's fading?
Yeah.
You're doing that. You're killing me.
What do you mean?
I swear. I'm that sparkle and you're killing me with those damn drugs. You're a junkie.
No, I'm not. I don't have a problem. No.
You don't have a what? Your wife kicked you out because you were always high. You were a bad influence on your 3 illegitimate kids. You got fired for stealing money out of the company's treasury. Your mother disowned you because you sold the one thing that meant most to her. You sold your own father's wedding band. You killed her, man. Just like you're killing me, just like you're killing yourself. You can lie to everyone, but not to me. I know I'm there now, then, and until you die.
Well, the only friend I got was drugs.
Bull. What happened to your best friend, old Harold Dawson? You ripped him off. That wasn't too friendly. You stole the money he had been saving for 5 years to take his wife and kids on vacation. And what did it get you? A week's worth of nothing. Since you're still gazing in that mirror, look at yourself. I mean, really look.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Well, man, I seen better. You've been so busy worrying about your next high, you haven't even shaved, and your face is dirty. You haven't bathed in 4 days, man. You need a haircut, and you look skinny. Cocaine doesn't have any vitamins. You need some food. Are the drugs worth it? Look at you. You look like death itself. And look at your life.
I don't need this.
I know what you need.
Well, no, you don't know nothing. Nothing. You hear me? You don't know nothing.
Yeah, I hear you, but you sound dumb. I'm telling you the way to go and you know it. What more do you want? Man, you already killed your own mother. You drove her to an early grave worrying about her baby.
I didn't kill her.
Yes, you did. And now you're killing me. It wouldn't be bad if you were dying alone, but if you died, then you're also bringing me with you.
So, what do you want from me, huh?
I want you to just stop. That's all. Just stop.
All right, but just one last.
Nah.
Come on, just one.
Because if you do this one, it will be your last. Just stop. End it, man, before you kill yourself.
One more, man. That'll be it. Just
If you
one
do
more
this
thing.
one, it will kill you. You can't take no more. That sparkle in your eyes, man, that's me, and I'm fading out fast. If I die before you do, it's all over. No more hope, caring, or sense. You'll be just as cold-hearted as a man without nothing in this world he cares about.
Oh, I care. Come on, I care.
Hey, man, look at you. You almost cried. You ain't cried since your mother died 3 years ago. Dry your eyes. Look in that mirror again, man. I'm coming back. I'm getting brighter.
Well, now.
Just pour that stuff down the toilet. Then later on, after he thinks about what he was saying to himself, he decides to try to patch things up with his wife. Calls his wife up.
Hello. Yeah, honey. I know I was dumb, but I put the poison away. No, hang up. No, I'm serious. I really did. Yeah. How? Well, I talked myself out.
Do one quick rap, Jamal.
This?
Well, use that right over here, this table here. Get down and just.
Right here? Yeah, that's good.
Get down.
Yeah,
Wait,
get down.
Give me
Get down.
Give me kind of a slow beat.
Huh?
A kind of a slow beat.
Aaron's
Which one you doing?
by the way. I'm real good.
Oh, yeah, Aaron.
The sound's good.
I don't drum.
Is the other table better? The sound?
Some more acoustic.
Which would you prefer, Bob?
His head.
Was the other beat too fast?
Which one you doing?
Nah, just a nice slow tempo. It was cool before. Just,
Which one you doing now?
I'm doing it's called Can You Handle This? I'm trying to remember how much I can.
Oh, try that. No, okay.
It's gonna be the same one.
It's different. It's alphabetical.
Around this tempo?
That's wrong. Just to show doubters that this ain't no game, let me explain the meaning of my name. Uno. Undeniably, Negro outspoken. Don't try to work me, cause I'm nobody's token. Speaking my mind, and my mind I do speak. Must have the mind of Hercules. I never speak weak. Light skin, 5'11", so they call me tall. Nickname myself Uno, I was born Jamal. And while I go on with my rhythmic limerick, let me explain what my name means in Arabic. Jamal, man of peace, I'm a peaceful man. Bullcrap, I'm a radical, doing all that I can. Make no mistake, I am surely good. And I thought of the name called the Brotherhood. Going back for a minute to when I met hip hop, I got ship shape to go to the tip top. Remembering back to way back when I wrote my first rhyme, I was 10 then. Now 7 years later, looking back on my life, hip hop is my joy, my religion, my wife. Hip hop to me is my heart and my soul. I be making people dance when I'm 70 years old. Like it or not, like fire, I'm hot, and I'm going on for hours on the rhymes that I got. What can I say? If I may make your day, you got to let me do it in my own way. Surprise you, go against what you expect. I read text or Malcolm X. See, I have a dream to let freedom ring, so I study real hard on Martin Luther King. Now there's a man that we all should emulate. That's why Jesse Jackson's a great candidate. He can read and he speaks well. Trouble is half his voters locked away in the cell. He needs the brothers and he needs us now. To vote you gotta read, so please learn how. This rhyme isn't meant as a diss. I know it's kinda deep. Can you handle this? Remember way back to when I was a lad, when Michael Jackson was a brother, years before bad. After liberation in the US of A, the black man didn't have a stable place to stay. We went back and forth, we got pushed around. Never had our feet firmly planted on the ground. Now in the late 80s, as I am told, the black man still doesn't know his true role. That's all I know. Yeah, City House.
Very nice.
The one that did the new edition?
Yeah, he was working with that for me.
Yeah,
That
the new
is
edition.
very, very nice. The message is superb.
I don't know his weapons.
Aaron, let's clap out loud.
Come on, Aaron.
Come on.
La Belle Albany.
Come on. Give us.
That's Patty.
Aaron, eat the banana and sing the song. Eat the banana and sing the song.
No, don't eat that banana. Get on that floor.
Come on, let's hear.
You get up there and do it.
I'm just a Broadway baby. No, we want to hear you sing. We want to hear you sing.
Oh, God.
Quiet, wait, Darren, what's your hand?
Come bring me your softness. Comfort me through all this madness. Woman, don't you know with you I'm born again? Come give me your sweetness. Now there's you, there is no weakness. Lying safe within your arms, I'm born again. I was half, not whole, instead with none, reaching through this world in need of one. Come show me your kindness. In your arms I'll know I'll find this. Woman, don't you know with you I'm born again. Lying safe with you I'm born
Just sing without a background. I tell you, it makes a difference. Because when I used to dance with these little joints, and I just with a little thing, and then you dance with a big band, man, you look
Well, you
great.
had the whole
I mean, so
back-
just think. I mean, what you do, and just had if you had a big band, oh, you'd be you're sensational now.
I'll do 2 songs for you, okay? I'll do one a cappella and one I have on tape, all right? First one, I haven't done my Funny Valentine. All right. So we'll try.
Bruce did.
Oh, did you do that one? No, Bruce.
How you doing?
No, that's it. All right. Bruce.
Well, we've got to have Johnny, we've got to have Mary.
All right, okay, all right. My Funny Valentine. My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? When you open it to speak, are you smart?
Oh, so he's doing something for a boy.
Thank you. Wow, no. I like someone to
I'm Liberace myself.
No. We were first 2 songs.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Is this
All right.
on tape?
Yeah, no, well, the accompaniment on tape.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, I'm going to lip sync. No.
Oh, good. He sings and he also does a beat to him.
Right.
Sure, of course.
Great emotion.
Yeah, him.
Okay, this next piece is from Les Miserables. It's empty chairs and empty tables. I've been working on this with my voice teacher. So we'll see what's up with the voice, because this one is great drama. So, maestro, if you will.
They work good together.
That's why I started it.
There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain that goes on and on. Empty chairs and empty tables. Now my friends are dead and gone. Yeah, they talked on revolution. Here it was, they lit the flame. Here they spoke about tomorrow, and tomorrow never came. From the table in the corner, they could see a world reborn, and they rose with voices ringing, and I can hear them now, the very words that they had sung became their last communion on the lonely barricade at dawn. Oh, my friends ask me what this sacrifice was for. Empty chairs and empty tables. Now my friends will meet no more. Phantom faces at the window. Phantom shadows on the floor. Empty chairs and empty tables. Now my friends will meet no more. Oh, my friends, don't ask me what this sacrifice was for. Empty chairs and empty tables. Now my friends will sing.
Empty tables. I'm looking at one up.
For a special treat, Mr. Showman himself, showmanship, Mr. Liberace, a warm applause.
Thank you. How are you? How are you? Do you like the coat? Do you like it? You ought to. You paid for it. Oh, excuse me. This is so marvelous. This audience is really wonderful. It's really wonderful. I'm sorry I don't have my piano here, but I was just flown in.
Leslie, here, you can take the coat back.
She does more.
I had to think of one. I
The
just.
piano.
That was
That
good.
piano that you push a button and
And
play
Daryl, you
off
got to
the
do
wall.
something.
That's what we're
Come on,
working
Daryl.
on. We're working
I
on
can't
it.
think of it.
Actually, Daryl.
Do cars, Daryl.
But I can't think of any.
Stevie.
If you go for an audition, you have to improvise and do things the way they have to, right?
This is nice.
Yeah, that's with money dollar signs in my head. Pass the cup. Still won't work. I'll take the money, man.
Daryl, this is all.
Pretend.
Pretend, pretend to be someone.
Let me think for a minute.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
You got to do God bless the time.
Oh, so we can buy it or?
Oh, okay, let's do it. Yeah.
It's called Words of Strength. Pick up the fist. Pick up the power of the panther. Follow the leaders, King X and Mandela. Follow those ways and go the length. He rule of a prophet and my words of strength. A prophet sent from the man above, teaching brothers and sisters not to kill but love. In these dark days, a leader has arisen. Among many brothers, Uno was chosen, cause I'm cool. Rhymes flow like water, regardless of age, we're all sons and daughters of the Father. The beginning, the end. Can you comprehend the rhyme I send, my friend? Cause it's important. Sends a message to you about right and wrong. Here's what you should do. Listen real close and I tell you the truth. I'm a leader here to lead all today's youth. Step right up and occupy my booth. Get mystified by the movement of my gold tooth. As it moves while I talk, you get curious how a man so smooth can be so furious. You think to yourself, that's quite strange. At the drop of a hat, drop of a dime, I drop his name. You wonder why I came? You go insane cause you hear my name deep in your brain. Like an echo, it goes and flows, grows to those who chose to pose and blows and snows, Eskimos, those and foes who rose against me deep and pose. Close the rows and rose the holes and gigolos who shave their afros and alter their nose and open to those who heed for words of strength. Stereotypes in our stereo, calling us dumb. We shall overcome, cause I came to get some. Young and black and smarter us. Never gonna go to the back of the bus. Elijah Martin, Malcolm and Jesse, it's a dirty jar, a little bit messy. Squeeze and squirm, it's a real type of fit. Color shouldn't dictate on a bus where to sit. In the land of the free, what kind of stunt are you trying to pull? That's for those in the front. Cause us in the back, we're a little bit restless. Took your God and found one to bless us, not diss us. And tell us obey our masters. Revolution in the works, Armageddon disaster. You're calling me, and Armageddon there. No matter how, I don't really care. On the way to the White House, gonna paint it black, Asiatic on track. And black is fat. Got a lifetime supply of black paint from him, and a gallon or two of green, black, and red trim. Flag for a drop cloth, gonna paint this mother. Enough brushes for everyone. Help me, my brother. Take my hand, and at my command, I take you to a land of original man. Read the Quran and listen to Farrakhan, make you understand that you can't make the other man stand and bend because we're the king. We had slaves for they had anything. Now relax, take a breath. I can see that you're tense from listening to passages of my words of strength. Jamal, all you need is a drum machine now. Yeah, all he needs is a drum machine. Yeah.
Mr. Boyd, this spare team.
What?
Jewish mothers over here.
That's
The
right.
Jewish brothers are here.
We have a lot of black Jewish mothers. One there, one here,
It's not
one
just
there,
here.
one here.
The cliffhanger. Yes.
Oh, let me see, Glass. I'll put a little cause impersonation to it, you know. The imitation. We'll get impersonation. Whoa. We'll fake it. We'll fake it. I need the cigar for the it's me like that. Yeah. Yeah. I know that ink, I'll get ink all over.
I got a cigar.
I think it'll work just fine.
D-Day.
This will work just fine.
Where?
Where?
When I was 11, my father gave me $2. Said he's giving me $1 for each one. Scratch out the Jackie Vernon story. And I decided that I was going to do what I wanted to do with the money on my 11th birthday. Now, I'm from the projects, and when you live in the projects, all the boys, 15, 16, 14, that cool, man. Thing about the projects, you had to walk cool. Guys had the cool walks, man. So when you turned 11, you had to start to develop your own cool walk. So I started mine. Now, that was my walk. Mothers do not understand cool walks. I came in the house with my cool walk, and my mother said, "What's the matter with your leg?" So I couldn't do it in the house. But I had a friend whose name was Roland. Roland was crazy. Roland had a cool walk too. Roland got his walk from a wino with bad feet, but I loved Roland. We were always hanging out together. See, Roland was my main man because Roland's favorite trick was taking his eyelids and turning them inside out, man. Yeah, Papa Sean, man. I love Roland for doing that. And Roland loved to do it whenever there was a substitute teacher. Roland be sitting there in class with his hands over his eyes, and she said, "Roland Johnson." Ta-da. She just fainted. I said, "God dang." That was my favorite curse word, too. God dang. So I went by to get Roland. I said, "Hey, Roland, come on, take you to Willow Grove Park, man. Place called Willow Grove Park. We have exciting rides, man. This sounds like a 11:37 now. The roller coaster pull up, and all them rides scare people. And the ride, as soon as you got on, he said, "I want to get off, I want to get off." And as soon as it's over, he said, "I want to get back on, I want to get back on." Really? Because they broke down. Some rides are, 18 people died. Good, can I ride? I want you to scare me, but don't kill me. I just want you to scare me, but don't kill me. So Roland came downstairs to go with me. Roland had put on his clothes backwards. All of them. Pants, shoes on the wrong foot. I said, "God dang, Roland, you too mean, Jay." So me and Roland, we caught the trolley car, the subway, and the bus, another subway, and got there. There was Willow Grove Park. Now, the only rides me and Roland had ever been on our lives before at Willow Grove Park is a merry-go-round. You know, kids do not enjoy the merry-go-round. You get on this wooden horse, you hold the bow, and you keep going up and down, and things going around in circles. Ain't nothing exciting about it. The only people excited about it are your parents. Every time you come around, they waving at you like you ain't coming back no more. I say, "God dang, Roland, God on the road. Come see Jackson, yeah." And we were the first in line. And see, that's another thing, man. Roland, he can get you to the front of any line, man. You just say, "Roland, looks like we gonna get in, man." And Roland said, "Have no fear, man," and turn his eyelids inside out, man, and put the salt chips in his mouth, and go down the line. "You're going to die? You're going to die?" Next thing you know, me and Roland was first, Jack. Stayed up there, man, and the line is across the street. And now we're first staying up there, man, roller coaster pull up, and all them people get up, "Oh, that's a wonderful ride, la, 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 la." And the man says, "All right, you two boys, right up front." God dang, man, Roland, we up front on the roller coaster, Jackson, yeah. And the man put the bar down, and me and Roland was sitting cool. And things started out real slow. So Roland got mad and stood up. "Say, mister, what kind of roller coaster is this?" The man went crazy. "Sit down, boy! Sit down!" "Yeah, but the roller coaster thing's going slow, man. We're supposed to get scared, ain't we?" "You sit down and grab that bar." "What?" "I said grab that bar." "We have to hold no bar, man. We're from the projects." "I don't care where you're from. You grab that bar." So me and Roland held the bar. God dang, man. Now the thing started climbing. 23 stories tall, made out of wood, painted gray, and the old people said the termites was eating it up. Roland got scared and stood up. "Hey, man, we don't run out So I stood up to see where the tracks went. That's when it hit the fan. That thing gonna crack. I wanna get out. I wanna get out. I wanna get out. And I wanted to get off, but the wind kept blowing. I wanted to call for my mother, but the wind kept blowing my mother back in my mouth and said, Mom! Mom! I don't want to see that, but my eyes just stayed open and said, man, I don't believe it. And my heart stopped because my eyes sent a picture in my heart of what was happening, and my heart said, he ain't gonna make it. You know, but if I could have just called for my mother, man, you know, mothers show up no matter what. You know, you say, Mom! Super mother, my child is in trouble, I must go save him. Go up and fly up and save you and go home and cook dinner, man. I ain't calling him my father. No, fathers show up, but they always say the same thing. Who put you on the goddamn thing in the first place? Now what you do, you get yourself out of it, and then you report to me, because I'm going to give you a beat. Man, all of a sudden the ride was over. And the man stepped over. Okay, boy. Oh, my goodness. Say, George, come here. Take a look at the boy on the far right. I think we're in big trouble. I think the ride turned his head around. And his eyes are backwards. He's got the rabies, too. Okay, boy. Now, son, you're going to have to let go of this bar. No, relax your fingers, son. Gee whiz, couldn't get you to hold on to it. Now, you may have to take it home with you. Now, when you get up, you got two problems. The second one is that your legs won't let you walk cool, man. So, man, you know, your legs, you just... And I went home on the trolley car. People kept sitting down beside us and getting right up. You boys been riding a long time, haven't you?
Start off with KB singing, doing ladies and gentlemen, and then go on to Ernest Angley, the evangelist.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am not doing this. This is God doing this. He is speaking. If you are blind or deaf, put your hand up to the TV screen. Do this right now. Pray with me. Pray with me. This is not me, but this is God who's doing this. Do I have people in the audience that if they come up that have ailments, any ailments, come on up to me and I will heal you in the name of Jesus. Say, baby, say Jesus. Hey, Ernest, I think I need to get a little hand on things. Do you think you can help me out? My goodness, it's Stevie Wonder. I will heal you, my son. It's not me, but it is God who is doing it in the name of Jesus. Say, baby, say Jesus. You are healed. Praise the Lord. You are healed. It's a miracle. Oh my goodness, I think that knot on the head did it. I can see. That's it. Got
It was the factory workers.
It was the factory workers. I say stand up, America. Labor workers, you're right. But your patch is not big enough. Welfare mothers, you're right. But your patch is not big enough. Gays, you're right. But your patch is not big enough. Together, we can combine all our patches to make one hell of a quilt. Jesse, unlike me, I can't understand what you're talking about, but I tell you this. In 1989, I planned, myself and Lloyd Benson, to clean up all of America and also clean up the sewage in Boston Harbor. I think together we can do this. Under my administration, I've had years of experience. Unlike my more there, Mr. Bush, George Father's tax cuts, and we know darn well that those tax cuts were just more raises in the Clinton spending. Star Wars, and he talks about this 1,000 points of light. And I don't know what this 1,000 points of light is. I don't know life for me. I think Dan Quayle took an unfair pounding. Very unfair pounding. He did an outstanding job. I'm for him 100.
When he looked up at you, you respected it, right?
That's right. But remember when we did Life for Me Ain't No Crystal Stair?
That's
Remember we had that?
Thanks to you. Thanks to you. Life ain't no Christmas.
Lance and I made a mistake of bringing in Paul. And you know her speeches to us, right?
That's
well, it's
right.
something that we did that we were going through some kind of dramatic period in high school, junior high, whatever. And we said, oh, this is rough, Mom, and let me give up, blah, 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 blah. And you don't say that to her.
That's right.
You're not giving up, blah, 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 and then the tears are coming because life for me ain't been no Christmas day. She goes through the whole, Mr. Bowen, she goes through the whole.
I know.
We ran out of 2 90-minute takes with her.
The whole poem. And I memorized it. And then I forgot it, but she knew it. She was part of my memory. Life for me ain't been no Christmas day. Blah, 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 blah. And I says, you know what? If Langston Hughes was alive today, I would write him a letter. You know, Mr. Hughes, you need to come over and do this. I said, because he wouldn't even go, I wrote that. She brought it to new heights, that poem, to new heights. Breathed new life into it. It was, oh, gee.
Now, see, that's what we
Speaking about new heights.
Me wink.
And by the end, we'd be crying and carrying on, you know? Something like that.
And not only once, after she got through telling you, she'd come down and tell us. We do all of that.
They know about it. We had to come over. We had to come over because so we come over. Oh yeah, you know something.
That's right. But we have a whole story about the whole school.
That's right.
And our department and what we were doing and what we went through.
That's right.
We could write. Neil Simon thinks it's the greatest thing in the world, but we have better stories than Neil Simon. He has the Jewish outlook on things happening, but we have the black
That's
outlook
right.
on what's happening.
That's right. It should be a black. There should be a black Woody Allen.
What do you think you are? Looks like Woody Allen.
I don't think I'm a
Cheese.
But I think black can laugh more at themselves than this.
Sure can, because we got a lot to laugh
We had to.
Keep from crying. Keep from crying.
You know what I'm saying? We laugh always, down.
That's right.
In our life. Our life is one big laugh.
Because we got to keep from crying. We have to laugh. We have to laugh.
But the thing is that we have so much talent that we need to use and put together instead of having people so involved with their ego. People get ego trips
in
and
the
all that
hotel, and the man putting the lights on us, out on us in the hotel, and we couldn't do the costumes, having to run around the corner. And they were taking the one costume at a time. The people were on stage dancing. Here we are, still making the costumes. And they're still putting out the lights, and we're still making the costumes. And the woman is quitting the job.
And these are the great choreographers like Tally Beatty and Jeffrey and all these people are doing their thing. And we're in backstage, really. And it's a whole story. We have several stories, right? And then
How about the one that came? Who was the one that ran the water over and went to your bathroom?
that was the one that did. What's his name? He did a lot of things on Broadway. He worked with all the great actresses. I know his name so well. He came in here with his lover, and he wanted the room, and he'd draw the bath, and we're all sitting and talking about his room and all that, and the tub broke and water's going all over the floor. Robert Face On. That's what he had.
Face
Oh,
on.
he had the Harlem Ballet, that's the Harlem Ballet Theater?
No, that's Alf Mitchell. Alf Mitchell.
Face
No, Face On.
Oh, okay.
Face On. He did a lot of The Wiz, I think.
Yeah, Face On.
And they screwed. He came in with his lover, and all that. Oh,
And that other writer that just died recently, Pete Stacey. What was this guy that just died recently? The writer that died.
Oh, the one about Cotillion.
Yeah.
O'Gillian, Richard, what's his name? Richard, yeah. He wrote Cotillion and all these stories about black history and all of that. So he stayed here. And then we had this black girl that came from Africa who was a ballet dancer.
Oh, yes.
And she was
South Africa.
Yeah, but she was sort of a white, and they had the African dancer. And this guy was dancing with the Boston Ballet. He was African, black African. But they have, they were what do they call the black Africans? Like they had a name for the black African. Negro. No, they had a name for them.
Zulu, not Zulu.
No, it wasn't that.
There's
But
a
they had
special
a name for them.
like
In fact, there's a guy who's here. But Una came here, and they brought her here to
Her
dance
name
with
was
the,
Una.
with the company at the school. And she was sort of white. She had these black service.
colored.
She was colored, yeah. She wasn't white, she was colored. This colored, Bantus.
Bantus, that's right, yeah.
They're Bantu. And so Bantus went for the colored, the colored people. Like you're their servant. You came and did their washing, clean their house. And these were colors which were a mixed race, black and white and all of that. And they brought me here and she was so scared. If she saw a black person, she would go into her.
See, Alma Lewis was
Alma
responsible
said
for
what
her
she
bringing her
said.
here, but she couldn't stand Alma Lewis, see, because
Because
Alma
Alma
Lewis
was too
was
black,
So
Alma
she
scared
couldn't
us,
live at
black,
Alma
black,
Lewis's
black.
house because she couldn't be around
So Alma
black
said she
people.
brought her over here because we
Alma
were sort
Lewis should have
of
been
we didn't
disturbed.
look too black for
So
her.
Alma Lewis manipulated her so she could stay here.
She stayed here.
So that's why she stayed here.
But the thing is that she had a lover who was an Indian, and in Africa, if you are colored and have another race like like an Indian or something like that, you can go to prison for that. They put you in prison for that. Yeah. And her lover was writing her letters and all like that, and she was living here, and she wanted to get back to her lover, and they were so scared about, But in the end, in the end, she went back to Africa. She wasn't a very good even ballet dancer. She was lousy. But the black guy that came here before her was with the Boston Ballet, with E. Virginia Williams, who had the Boston Ballet at the time. And he was a terrific dancer, but he was still black. And he wasn't even accepted, he was being black.
But he was
terrific. But know where he is now? He's with Arthur Mitchell.
Really?
Yeah, he's with Arthur Mitchell now. Yeah. Oh, you know?
Oh, well, Arthur Mitchell, I'm familiar with that.
Yeah. But you know the black athlete was here in Boston Ballet?
So if you ever hear,
That's where he's at.
he would be the one.
What's his name?
Well, I can't even remember. He was here. He came here to visit Una, and she was like so scared, looking all about for black, that somebody black was going to attack her or something like that.
Look wasn't in this one. While traveling, a lot of unusual things happen. I was riding a train between New York and Washington one time, and I boarded the train. I wanted to find my seat, get settled, and relax. Well, I got settled in my seat, and I glanced across the aisle, and I noticed the woman occupying the seat there had a baby with us. Oh, hey. Bad-looking baby. Now, I don't want to make it clear that generally I'd be reluctant to express an opinion about someone's kid, but I know an ugly baby when I see one. And I've only glimpsed it too, quick glimpse. This fella enters a coach, he's half smashed, and he gets to the section there's a lady who's with the baby. And he stops and he's staring at her. And she heard him what he said to himself. Damn, that's a bad-looking baby. The lady said, what the hell are you staring at? The fella said, I'm staring at that ugly baby. Said, lady, that's a hell of a kid you got. Said, you don't have to hire a babysitter, no one's gonna bother that kid. The woman took this as an offense. So she pulls the emergency cord, there's a big scene.
Do I feel it? I still believe. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, do a little bit of it. Just a little bit of it.
Just do a couple of experts.
Just do a little of it.
Don't try to go.
Just do a little of it. Just do a little. No, because I don't want to strain my voice.
Come on, darling.
I can't.
I'm going to call Bill Cosby. Come on.
Darlene, I'm appalled. You're going to beat on my shoes.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that song. Or always. You have to sing like only if you sing like an
Come along, Sharon. Sharon, come along with her. Come along with her.
Sharon, she's up before.
Start it. I don't start. Oh, well,
Sharon.
I'm not gonna sing that song. I don't want to sing. If I had my expose tape, I'd do a dance for you, but I don't.
Nobody asked you, Sharon. Shut up.
I was trying to do the other one.
Oh, does he sing?
Oh, Sharon, we're gonna do
The one that you and Matt did. I don't want to, because Matt has to be here. Matt's not here, and I can't do what you know to do without Matt. Okay, go ahead. It's too late for me to sing. All right, do what you know then. Do something.
not too late.
Do what you know.
You want to come go with me?
Do you have it? Do you have it? No, but you gotta start from the beginning because there's a whole thing in the beginning.
Huh?
There's a whole thing in the beginning.
That's what the start time.
No, I go.
Okay, well that's perfect. Okay, I got it.
No, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Listen. Do the one you and the door.
Saved by the door.
Do the one that you and Matt do. Only do a part of it.
Emotional inside. I know it's crazy, but you still can touch my heart. I really don't want to.
That was good.
That's not enough. Because it's too high for me to sing it right now.
If you want to audition, you have to do whether it's out or not, right?
That's right.
So
Well, I would camera. He says, okay. He goes, we're gonna start with you, D-Day. He goes, and just he goes, I'm gonna have you sing something in a minute. And I'm going, right. Here I am to act, and you're gonna have me sing something. I'm going right, to myself. And then he goes, okay, I'm ready. And I go, okay, what do you want me to do? He goes, sing something. I go, are you serious? You really want me to sing? I said, what? He goes, I don't know. He goes, but whatever you do, he goes, don't sing anything Christmassy. Don't know anything. Do you know my mind went totally blank at that minute? I couldn't think of anything to sing. And then luckily the guy says, well, do you know any country? And Kenny Rogers is my favorite country singer, so I started singing Lady just because.
Oh, you did that?
He said, sing.
But see, the thing is, when you go to an audition, they don't have you like
They
that.
sure don't.
You come in and do it,
And they
or
want you
get
to
the hell out.
respond.
Now, if you can't do it, go, and the next person up. But they don't have you, they don't think they have.
I don't sing that.
Thing, I got one. There's too many up there that's hungry and want the job.
That's right.
That's true. So they don't, yeah. So I mean, if it's Walter with, and she stand up there like, like this one here. What's she
What's
doing?
gonna happen when she gets on the show and it's time to act?
She's not even trying to get on the show. She's not getting on the show because she's not.
Okay, you got it together?
On my home.
We didn't come in to get together. You got it together?
I might do anything goes.
Okay. I've never heard those. Did you say part of it the other night? It's not that part you sang for me the other night.
Darlene.
Let's do it, going.
Well, I don't have to go right now.
That's right.
And wait.
Do your thing, I just forget. There's too many weight behind you.
Alright, wait. So
Sarah,
see if
what
I
are you
go.
laughing at? You got your brother here, we got Carol here, we got him here. So if you can't do your thing, forget it, go sit down and watch it.
You know, you have.
What?
Oh, it's discouraging
New York.
As a critic.
I could see you behind the desk.
That's how every
smoking
designer
those
is.
cigarettes. Next.
I don't smoke, I don't smoke.
All right, I could see you just
Without-
chewing the toothpicks,
I don't smoke, I don't
drinking
I don't
your
wanna smoke.
orange juice.
Like, I was driving down the street really fast, and this cop stopped me, right? And he's like, you were speeding! And I go, oh my God, no kidding. And so he's like, well, I'm gonna have to give you a ticket. And I'm like, oh my God, how could you give me a ticket? I was only driving 75 miles an hour, And he's like, well, the mile, you're not supposed to drive that fast. It's only 55, And I'm like, well, I can't drive 55. No pun intended, right? So he goes, well, I'm gonna have to give you a ticket. And I'm like, no, well, I was trying to get home because I have some, some little laughing cow, in the back car, and I have to get home, And he's like, oh wow, you eat that too? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh wow. So I said okay, and he said okay, and we said okay. So I'm like, well, I don't think you should give me a ticket since I have a really good reason for speeding,
And he's like, well, I'm sorry. And he like gave me a ticket. And I was like, oh my God. And so he's like, well, I need your license and registration. So I'm like, fine. And like threw it at him, right? And so like he said, well, fine. And I said, okay. And he said, okay. And we said, okay. So like then he writes me a ticket and it was for $50. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe he did this to me. So like, I just like said, well, since you put me through all this trouble and I'm late and this stuff is no good now, right? Why don't you give me your number? And he's like, no. So I was like, oh, fine. So he like took off and left me standing there. So like, I was like, fine, what a jerk, right? So the message to the story is, if you plan on driving down the street so you can meet a good-looking cop, it doesn't work because they're jerks. You know what I mean?
Oh, son, but that's what she did. What's your name looking? Oh, yeah, I've heard that before.
Did he say that little wench came out?
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. She gets up there. This girl had been climbing the wall since 3 years of age, right? Feet upside the wall, climbing up the wall, bouncing and jumping down. She goes for audition, and this is a gregarious young lady, right? What's your name, little girl?
I think not. Because first of all, it wasn't an audition. It was for Super Kids. Second of all, I was in a room sitting with tons of kids.
For the brat.
Because you weren't there for the Brett sister. So I think you should not
I
talk about
heard
what you
all
wanted
about
to
it.
about, right? Because I was jumping rope with you kids, and I was saying I could be anything I want when I grow up. I'm growing up.
After the audition, she was feeling edgy.
That's what she should have been doing.
You can't even say that. And I always do that because you were not there at that audition.
They asked her truly what her name was, and all of a sudden, butter would melt in her mouth. She'd been climbing up the wall.
You understand?
Literally.
You have to understand this is a lie because Sharon Van Alstyne was not at that audition, so she needs a hang up because she wasn't there, and I know what happened. I did awesome. The only reason I didn't get that commercial is because those kids were much younger than I was, and I was just too good.
And there you have it. Everything
I thought I had Robin Lynch.
Robin Lynch. He wants to hear Robin Lynch.
And my cousin Andrea was sleeping in my Graham's room. And Andrea says, Grammy, there's a bet. So Graham and Lance were the only two people up in the house. So by right, they're going to kill the bat. We were already in bed. So Graham and Lance donned headgear.
Well, go get your coat, Lance. Go get your coat, get some boots, and get the broom from the front closet.
Headgear, goggles, boots, the whole bit, coat, gloves, everything. I mean, they look like they're the militia. Let's go and get them, right? Bring them back alive. So they're banging on the bat. They're swooshing and ducking and banging stuff against the wall and stuff.
Come and help us get this bat.
Meanwhile, Daryl and I, we're in the bed. We're cracking because the whole thing is funny. Because it gets real quiet, and all of a sudden she said, "Where'd the bat go? Where'd the bat go?" He says, "Grammy, it's on your coat." And Grammy's like, and they're ducking and splashing the bat. And little old tiny bat is flying around. And Daryl and I are rolling. We're on the ground. We're cracking up. We're crying. Meanwhile,
Daryl, get out here!
Meanwhile, Darlene is in the living room on the couch bed, screaming. She's like, the little girl, Grammy, the whole time.
Meanwhile, the bat's in the kitchen, mind you. Darlene's way down the opposite end of the hall on the couch.
Grammy screaming. They're scrapping and swatting the bat. Finally, after they kill the bat, Darlene is still, Grammy. Lance goes in there to try coming down and says, Darlene, and puts his hand on it, and she says, Grammy. I mean, from behind it, took it down. Grammy. And we would die.
And Grammy called them cream puffs.
Oh, Bruce and Daryl, get out of that bed. You all are a bunch of cream puffs if I ever saw it.
Why are you a bunch of cream puffs?
Oh, yes.
She don't like this dirt because she knows it's true. And we tell it every time. But her voice went from Grammy.
Like the Hulk.
It was like a little 4-inch bat.
Like the metamorphosis. She metamorphosed like, Grammy. I was dying. We would die. That was it.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I had a scary encounter with what I thought was that.
Oh, no.
Well, see, I was working at this dance camp had this room that was above the store where they sold all the goods for dancers and things. And this is the Berkshires. And there's like historical background to this room that I was staying in. All these stories. But the one story that really sunk in was, Aaron, you're staying in that room, the one above the store. You better watch out for the bat. It's like, bat. Yeah, there's a bat. Now, there are 3 rooms. Mine was in the middle, and there were walls, but the walls didn't go up to a ceiling. There was no ceiling. It was just the rafters and then the roof, you know? And then at each end, there were like these vents, so the air could circulate, thank God. Well, on one end was a storage room, the other end was an office, and people would sneak up at night. I'd hear them, because that's where they had the fudge. You know, they sold during the day. I'd hear these. People would come up, sneak some fudge. But after they would leave, then I would sneak some fudge. And then they're like, well, I didn't do it. I just lived. I heard some noise, you know, and I sneak some fudge. But fudge, yeah, because they sold fudge. But I was there for 5 weeks, and I tell you, for like 3 weeks, no bat. Mosquitoes, you know, no sleep, but no bat. So, you know, I saw a performance at this theater right up the dirt road, and I'm about to tuck myself in, and then I felt this presence. The light was on. I looked up, and on the rafter was the bat. The bat looked like it was looking down.
Like it was looking down?
The bat was kind of waddling its wings like, least expect it. Will bite your throat. So I'm like, oh, well, I studied science. Bats don't like the light. As long as I keep this light on, you won't bother me. So I turned my back. When I turned around, things swooped down. And I fell on the ground, things flying around the light. And I jumped into my Bruce Lee stance. I started swinging around, throwing kicks and everything, and just swooping around. And I realized it wasn't a bat, it was this giant moth. Wingspan like this. And it's flying around and everything, just beating that lamp. You know how moths like light? I'm like, oh God, what's it want? I'm trying to swat it. I'm like, what's big enough to swat? I'm picking up books and pillows and going after it. So finally I connected with it. It's like this dull thump. Boom! It hit the ground. I'm like, God, it'll make a mess. I'm like, ugh. I got something and I just kind of stunned it. And it just laid there. And I pick it up and I got some material and I just got it out. And then the next day, went to breakfast. Sat on my cup. And I said, well, I saw that bat last night. Oh, boy.
Bro, I need to take you camping sometime.
Oh, yeah. It was this big. It was
Turn the liquid.
Yeah.
He stunned it.